My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. And in the end it is not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. In giving freedom to the slave, we assure freedom to the free, honorable alike in what we give, and what we preserve. We shall nobly save, or meanly lose, the last best hope of earth. No man is good enough to govern another man, without that other's consent. I say this is the leading principle, the sheet anchor of American republicanism. No man is good enough to govern another man, without that other's consent. I say this is the leading principle, the sheet anchor of American republicanism. No man is good enough to govern another man, without that other's consent. I say this is the leading principle, the sheet anchor of American republicanism. You think slavery is right and should be extended, while we think slavery is wrong and ought to be restricted. That, I suppose, is the rub. It certainly is the only substantial difference between us. This is a world of compensations, and he who would be no slave, must consent to have no slave. Those who deny freedom to others, deserve it not for themselves, and, under a just God, cannot long retain it. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. I leave you, hoping that the lamp of liberty will burn in your bosoms until there shall no longer be a doubt that all men are created free and equal. The one victory we can ever call complete will be that one which proclaims that there is not one slave or one drunkard on the face of God's green earth.